Hey fam, it's your girl Tammy, and I'm here for another recap of semester 3. So if you are thinking about nursing school, you're interested in nursing school, interested in like med life, any of that, I want you to stay tuned, all right? So before I move into my semester recap, I want to point you to some resources that I think will be helpful. They have been helpful to the people who have already accessed them. I have a website where I uploaded all of like my syllabi and study guides and things and I did that as I went through my prerequisites, and I've done it for my first semester of nursing school. So if you go there, you are going to have a leg up. Nursing Journey by tamaraB.weebly.com. Go check it out. It's absolutely free. There's no gimmick. I'm not asking for your emails. I'm not asking for your info. All I'm asking is that you visit and show some love. That's all. Drop a note. Let me know that it's helpful. I want you to like this video. I want you to comment. I want you to subscribe. I want you to join the family, because that's what we're here for. The more of you that like, comment, and subscribe, the more people will have access to these resources. And that is like my number one goal. I want to help people, and I want to do it for free. I love you guys so much. I really appreciate the love and the support. I appreciate the kind comments. I can appreciate the kind messages. You guys literally give me life. Like every time I wake up and I see that my video has been liked, I see comment, I see the subscriber count has gone up, it gives me life, literally. Like sometimes, school can be hard, life can be hard. I'm a single working mom that works full-time and goes to school full-time. I'm not always happy, it's not always good, but like these little things is what brings me joy. And that's why I'm doing these videos, because I want to share this journey. If there's any mistakes that I make, if there's any failures that I have, I want you to see them. And if there is great success, I also want you to see that, because I want you to know that you can do this. I am not the brightest student. I am not, just set it and forget it. Just read it once and you memorize it. No, it takes great effort on my part to do this. So I know that with God's help, I do it. But if I can do it, surely you can do it too. So now, I've rambled long enough. Stay tuned for the rest of the video. I love you guys. Hey fam, do I look tired? I am exhausted. I've had 2 days in a row of staying up late and waking up early, and I'm feeling it. I am really feeling it. So we have sweet tea here. Today I tried McDonald's caramel hot chocolate. So good. And now I have sweet tea. So I'm gonna be awake. I'm gonna try and be awake for y'all. Anyways, this video is all about my first semester of nursing school, month number 3. How exciting is that? I remember when I did my first semester recap and how green I was, and wow. I feel like 10 million times smarter being 3 months into this. And why I feel smarter, I don't know, because it's not like I've had so much experience in nursing school, but the amount of knowledge that has been crammed into my cranium, I feel like a genius. Anyways, by the way, new her, who this? Okay, so I have notes, so we're gonna be on track today. Got my Facebook up, got my grades up, so let's talk, y'all. We're gonna start with fundamentals lecture. Since the last time I spoke with you, I have taken a 3rd exam, and I've taken the Ati Practice Test A. I was like super hyped for this. It was only 3 chapters. I really thought I was gonna get like a 95 or higher. I ended up getting a 90. So one realization I have come to is you gotta create your own happiness when it comes to nursing school, because you'll be doing really well and they'll have you thinking that, you're not as smart as you really are because you didn't make a 93 or higher. But let's be real. A 90 is an amazing grade, and we need to celebrate that. So on Facebook, I wrote, nursing school really got me feeling some type of way. I got a 90 on my last fundies exam, and I was disappointed when I saw the score because that's a nursing school B. A 90 is a great score, and I should be celebrating, but they ruining it. Week 12 of 16. I'm almost done with semester 1. Oh my God, I am almost done with semester 1, and it is like so surreal. I cannot believe I am going to, I cannot believe I'm going to, in 4 short weeks, becoming a second semester nursing student. It is just so exciting. Oh my God. Okay, so I've also taken the Ati Practice Test A, and I got a 75. So this isn't on the same grading scale as like the school. They have their own, and a 75 actually puts me into level 2. So you can have level 1, 2, or 3, and level 2 isn't bad. Anyways, I have to do remediation, and then we're gonna take practice test B, and then on the very last day, the second to last day, we're going to take the proctored assessment. So I think the first time taking this test, getting a level 2, and I was actually really close to a level 3. I think a level 3 is like 77 or 78, so only a couple points off. First time taking the exam, level 2, super close to level 3. I think by the time I get to the standardized, proctored assessment, I should be getting a level 3. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I wanted to give you some study tips for fundamentals, because I wish I would have done this from the very beginning of the semester, but you just have to learn how to study, and I think it's taken me this long to find like my new groove. So this is what I'm doing. We have a pre-lecture quiz before every lecture. So in preparation for the pre-lecture quiz, I go to the start of the chapter, copy and paste all of the vocabulary words into my study guide document. Then I go to the review questions, copy and paste them into my study guide. Then I go to the ATI book associated with fundamentals, find the chapter and page number that chapter is covering, and I put that information into my study guide. And I do that for every chapter that's going to be on the pre-lecture quiz. Then I go back and one by one, I define all of the vocabulary words, but not just like rudimentary copying of definitions. No, I am reading the definition, taking my time to understand it, reading probably that paragraph or a few sentences before, a few sentences after, really getting an understanding of what this word is. And I'm not like, oh, this is the first word, no, I'm going actually in the order of the text. So how it comes up in the text, that's how I am writing that's how I'm doing the vocabulary words. So I get a very good an initial walkthrough of the text by doing all of the vocabulary words. And then I go to let me make sure I'm saying this right. So I define the vocabulary words, then I go to the ATI book and I read through, like a real read through, not like a skim like how I did in the regular book. I do a read through of the ATI book, then I do the ATI practice questions, then I go to the flashcards that our professor created, write down all the questions, and then I try and answer them to the best of my ability. And then if I can't, then I go to my textbook and I find the answers and I write them in. And then I do that for every chapter that is going to be on the pre-lecture quiz. So we're gonna find out tomorrow if this strategy works for the pre-lecture quiz. I know it's gonna work for the test, because by the time the test comes around, I will have listened to the lecture and then do my in-depth reading of the chapter. So of course I'm going to pass the test, but I'm trying to see if this new method of being able to skim and get like a general understanding, if it helps me. I feel like it should. So that's step one of the studying process. Step 2 is going to lecture and getting initial notes from the lecture and knowing what to focus on based on the lecture. And then step 3 is after the lecture, reading the chapter in full. Reading the chapter in full and taking my notes and combining my notes with class notes. So that's my new study method. Like, I feel like I haven't even done an in-depth read, and I feel pretty knowledgeable, like enough to be able to take a pre-lecture quiz already. So I think it's gonna work, y'all. You try it out. Let me see how it works for you. Okay, so moving on to skills. I passed my medication administration exam. I'm gonna put a clip in for you because it's my reaction right after passing the exam. Oh, pure joy. Y'all, I passed my medication administration practical exam. Ooh, kill them. No, we ain't killing nobody. We keeping them alive. Ooh, keeping them alive. Keeping them alive. Y'all, I was so nervous for this exam. So nervous. Like, not shaking nervous, but like in the middle of the test, I was like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna fail this. And then in the end, pulled it through, saw that pass, signed it, professor signed it. Ooh, I am so happy. Hello, November. I'm about to be a nurse, y'all. I'm about to be a nurse. Ooh. So we're moving into wound care, and you're gonna get an in-depth of that in month 4, because technically I'm sitting in month 4 right now, talking to you about month 3. But wound care, very interesting. Very, like, the whole process makes it, just like medication administration, it makes you feel like the real deal. Throwback to pharmacology. So in my last video, I told you that I got a 92.75 and it was just shy of the A. I don't know why I thought a 94 was an A. Actually, a 93 is an A. So I was literally only 0.25 away from the A. And my teacher gave it to me. Ooh. So on my transcript, officially is posted an A for pharmacology, and that is just like such a beautiful thing to see and experience. Like, you know, it was by far the easiest class, but still, like, I'm gonna be a medication dispensing, medication calculating guru whiz. Yo girl got an A. Yo girl got an A. Okay, let me stop. Moving on to adult health assessment. Finally got the grade back on the first practical exam, where I got cardiovascular plus skin. I got a 97 out of 100. Literally the only thing I missed was quality. So I just feel so blessed, because I did do the work to be able to get that grade, but I'm glad that the work panned out to such a good, because sometimes you can work so hard, but the result is disappointing. But this time I worked hard and I saw the fruits of my labor. So really excited about that. Then I took exam number 2 and exam number 3 since speaking with you. So on exam number 2, I originally got an 82, which is a C, but after item analysis, I ended up with an 88, that's a B, so ooh. And then on test number 3, I got a 92, which is 1 point away from an A. I pray after item analysis that I'm at 93 or higher, because wow, wouldn't that be so sad? Like, Jesus, like, really? But I'm so grateful, because again, this is another example of studying hard and seeing the fruits of your labor, because I really did. I stayed up late studying for this exam, and I actually worked on, you know, studying for this exam for several days before, but I also stayed up, this is my Sunday class, I stayed up pretty late on Saturday. I worked like at least 4 or 5 hours on Saturday, preparing myself for this exam. So really happy to see that 92. I don't know, I'm just so contented right now with like how nursing school is going. I don't know. I know my other videos I'm probably like more hype, but I'm so tired. Like we're learning about burnout and like stress and coping right now in fundamentals, and it's like I completely understand the concept of burnout. Okay, clinical has just been super exciting lately, because I mean, I was excited when we were in the simulation lab working on the mannequins, and then last week we had off because of Veterans Day, but the week before that we actually went to the hospital and had a lot of hands-on experience. And some of my classmates actually got to be like following and observing the nurse, but me and my partner, we were following the CNA, and she really had us doing like CNA work. Like I cleaned a butt with poop, I changed beds, I took vitals. The vitals was like awesome. I was able to connect like all of my classroom knowledge to real life, so that was like, it was amazing. And I know it shouldn't be amazing because I'm studying to be a nurse, but it was amazing taking vitals. And I got to do an acu check. Never did that before. What else did I do? Oh, we got to chart the vitals. It was just such a good experience, and I've said this like in another video before, but because of like my flashbacks to like my pregnancy time when I could like barely stand for like 5 and 10 minutes at a time, I was super worried about being able to stand up for 8 hours, but no problem. I did have inserts into my shoes, and I also wore compression socks, so I know that helped. But being like constantly like on the go moving, I felt no pain while I was there, and I felt no pain afterwards when I came home. My feet were not aching. We also had like a 15-minute break, and we also had a 45-minute lunch. So it was an hour of sitting, and I know that helped as well. Plus we sat to chart. So that was like at least like 10 minutes off of the feet, you know? So yeah, clinical has just been amazing. I get to go back this week, so I'm looking forward. I don't care what kind of work it is. I don't care if it's CNA work. I don't care if I get to follow the nurse and witness cool procedures. Being in the hospital with that, doing what I have to do, I mean, I'm loving it, okay? And I know it's just only gonna prepare me for next semester med surg. I did get my schedule. Let's get this schedule up, because y'all, I will say it's a better schedule than I have right now, because right now I've been going to school 5 days a week in the beginning, and then when pharmacology ended it was 4 days a week, but still it was a lot. And I'm still going to be going to school 5 days a week, but at least it's not 5 days in a row. So I have clinical on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So that is 16 hours a week of clinical. Isn't that insane how much school I have right now? 16 hours a week of clinical. That's a lot. It's 4 credits. It's so much. And then I have pharmacology on Mondays for next semester, of course, second semester. Pharmacology on Mondays. I'm gonna have, what is it? What's Wednesday? Wednesday, I'm gonna have skills, a 5-hour class. Isn't that insane? And then on Thursdays, I'm gonna have med surg lecture. And it's a long class too. It's 3 hours. It's almost 4 hours. 8, 9, 10, 11. It's almost a 4-hour class. So like, I don't know what like foolishness they're doing that they're giving us these like super long classes, but I know it's gonna be a lot of work. But I feel like I actually, that same boot camp I took right before I started nursing school, at the same time I bought the boot camp for I don't know if it's a boot camp, but you know, like a boot camp for med surg. So over the winter break, the winter recess, I am definitely going to be doing that med surg preparation, because that Crucial Concepts boot camp by Straight A Nursing, that was clutch. Like they say, like, if you don't, like, it'll make you feel prepared. I totally felt prepared. It was not a waste of money. I'm glad I did it. I do think that it was on some sort of sale when I got it. I don't think I paid full price, but I would happily have paid full price for it. Yeah, I'm so glad I bought it, and I will definitely be doing the med surg version over winter break. I did a care plan for the work that I did at Jackson, and I got 100 on it. So I got to talk to my professor though, because I just want to make sure that, like, the premise that I'm taking with my care plans, like, you know, the way that I'm choosing my my nursing diagnosis, my NANDA, and that my related tos, and like my whole process, that everything that I'm doing, that it's actually, that it makes sense and that it's correct, and that I'm not just getting 100 because I did it, but I got 100 because I did it well. Because I definitely want to make sure that I have good care plans, because I found that, like, care plans is a good way to learn. So I'm gonna be writing a lot of them. Let's see what else I put up on here. Girl, I started watching How to Get Away with Murder. See, I started watching that like a long time ago when it first came out, but I got bored. Why I got bored, I don't know, because now I'm rewatching it and it is amazing. Like, some of it does get a little old, because, like, how many times are you gonna kill somebody, like, really? But when they got Olivia Pope in there, if y'all could just hang on till you see Olivia Pope in How to Get Away with Murder, it's like, it's just gonna, like, liven it back up for you and make you be like, now I have to watch all of the seasons. I have to finish. It's so good. Oh my God. I was actually watching it last night, and that's when Olivia Pope came on, and I was like, AK and Olivia Pope, I'm here for it. It makes me, like, it's making me want to, like, go hard these last 4 weeks, this last month. It makes me, like, want to level up, like, apply pressure. Bet. Okay, I got you. Yeah, level up, level up, level up, level up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh. Okay, so I've babbled for quite a while, so I'm gonna end it here. I just want to say I love you guys so much. Like, if you made it to this part, if you made it to the end, you a real one. And I want to reach out to, like, my Miami subscribers and say, I've had a couple of people reach out to ask about, like, especially people who are still doing their prerequisites, about doing, like, a study group, a study session. I am here for it, but y'all need to reach out to me again. Please email me, tamaraannbailey@gmail.com, TAMARANNBAILEY@gmail.com. Email me and let me know that you're interested in doing it, and maybe we meet in person, maybe we do something via Zoom. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. I love you guys. God bless you.